Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And yes, I have a different look, and it's Emancipation Day today here in Trinidad and Tobago. And basically Emancipation Day is just us celebrating the end of slavery that happened here in Trinidad, of the African slaves. And yeah, we celebrate it every year, August the 1st, and people usually dress up. There are different celebrations, probably I guess in the city of the country, and it's just great. Besides the fact that they were freed, that's amazing, and we are grateful for that. There's also the fun part where we get to dress up like our ancestors, and that's where my headpiece comes in. So that's what that's about. So yeah, welcome back to my channel, and today what I'm going to talk about basically is YouTube and why I joined, and if it was a mistake joining YouTube. So let's just get started, right? Okay, so I joined YouTube. I actually had a channel for a long time, but I never had any videos up, right? And when I started to get into makeup, people was like, you should probably do a YouTube channel. And I mean, I thought about it because I love watching makeup on YouTube, and I love the idea of talking to, well, a camera. But I always thought that I had the personality for YouTube, but it never really clicked that I should do it, because I had in my mind this block that I don't have my camera, I don't have lights, I don't have a good laptop, I don't have anything. And if I wanted to start a YouTube, I wanted to have everything ready, everything. I didn't want to have anything missing, right? Because I'm a perfectionist and I want to produce good quality. So I didn't want to come out with my first YouTube video and looking a mess and a grainy and a hair and all kind of noise in the background, thing, lights, whatever, right? So that is kind of what made me take so long to start. And it's really my friends that encouraged me, Rianne, you should really start. It doesn't matter if you don't have everything, use what you have, because almost all popular YouTubers, they started really simple, either using their phones, using what is called this program on iPad, iMovie, to edit videos, or even edit videos on their phones. So I want to start on top rather and start at the bottom, right? So I said, you know what, I'll just go ahead and start it. So my friends really encouraged me, and I'm happy that they did, because even though I don't have everything, I really enjoy making videos, and I hope that you guys enjoy what I do here too. So that's that. I wrote down on a little pad here so I wouldn't forget, right? So when I got into YouTube, when I started making the first couple of videos, it was pretty okay-ish. The hardest part about it was really the editing. I use my phone to record still, but the editing was the hard part for me. I started using Adobe Premiere, and it's not a simple video editing software at all. So when I first got it, I was like, Jesus Christ, what is this? And I watched YouTube tutorials, I would search on Google how to do this, how to do that, how to get a word to fly across the screen. I was just like, Lord, I have no idea how I'm going to gain all this knowledge to perfect my editing skills and in such a short time, and I was just so frustrated. So that part of YouTube, in terms of the editing and so on, I mean, I knew that it would have been a lot of work, but getting into it was like, yeah. So that's like when people say that YouTubers, that's like easy money, you work on YouTube, that's like easy money. It's not. It really isn't, because for YouTube you have to plan your videos, you have to plan ahead, you have to have things set up, lightings like what I have, you have to have skills in editing videos, unless you have somebody doing that for you, but I don't know nobody doing that for me, you understand? So these things take a lot of time, and I could imagine big YouTubers, how much effort and work and stuff that they have to put into their videos. I mean, I'm just doing simple makeup tutorials, and my editing is like baby editing. So I could only imagine how much time and effort and money that they put into their videos. So it really isn't easy money. And another thing is, if people think that I join YouTube for money, Rian don't get paid. Okay, Rian don't get paid. We are in Trinidad, and as far as I know, we are not on that listing or whatever to get money for our videos. So I am just doing this out of pure love, right? Love for makeup and love for hearing your feedback, and yeah, that's it. That's what I do it for, right? And what motivates me for YouTube is when I post videos and people post such nice comments, and people who see me, who know me in Trinidad, and they say they see my videos and they like it so much, and they didn't know that I was so talented, and they learn so much from it. That motivates me, because when you have a talent, you kind of second guess yourself a bit, like people tell you it's good, but you really find it that good. You're good in a way, but not in the way that people is be like, wow, you're real good. So that is like when people come and tell me, Rihanna, you're real good, I feel like, thanks. It's not that I don't think that I'm good, but because I'm a perfectionist, I always see myself doing more, or so yeah, so people motivate me to continue to do YouTube even with the challenges that I have. So yeah, another reason I wanted to be on YouTube is because I always dream big, right? And I think that it's important to have big dreams and not to box yourself in. And there are a lot of famous YouTubers, and they are from either the States or Europe or whatever. Mainly for me, in my bubble of famous YouTubers, I know that they live in the States, right? And there are not really many popular Caribbean YouTubers that I know of, or even from Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know of any famous YouTuber that people know worldwide, like how people know Superwoman. Like, I'm in Trinidad and I know her, but I'm sure there's no one really that people know from Trinidad all over the world. And I'm challenging myself to be, it's not that I'm looking for fame or whatever, but it's just like a record that I'm trying to break. Not a record, but I just want to be different, I want to be new, I want to be fresh. This big YouTuber from Trinidad and Tobago, people be like, where? Trinidad and Tobago, where is that? So that is what I dream to become a reality, that Trinidad becomes more well known in the YouTube family or the YouTube world. So that's that. So at the end of it all, I do not think that YouTube is a mistake. I do have my challenges. My biggest challenge is the technical part of it, in terms of the cameraing and the lighting and all of that. But other than that, I love being behind the camera. I love talking to the camera as though there is a million people in front of me here in reality. I just love it, and I love to hear people's views when I post things, and I just like to keep it real. So this is why I love YouTube, and I love makeup, and I love sharing my skills and my knowledge and so on. So yeah, that is basically it. The complications of YouTube is not gonna make me stop it. It's not. It is annoying. For example, today I have had on this makeup for about 2 hours, probably more, because I was trying to set up mic and all kind of tralala, and it just wasn't working. I was like, you see me? I done. I was so frustrated, but then I said, people are looking forward to videos from me, and I just couldn't give up that easily. So I was just like, going back to the original thing, put out my phone, and here I am recording for y'all, and I hope you guys like it. And this brings me to the end of my video. Even though I wrote notes, I'm sure I left out some stuff. So if you have any questions or any tips for me as a young growing YouTuber, you can leave them in the comments below. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and happy Emancipation Day to all my Trinidad and Tobago fans, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye.